I'll try to stop shaking this thing here. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Another round of the ABC Eliminator presented by Ebnoite. We had 29 bowlers tonight, so a little less than average. A lot of people out of town. That's why we run a tournament, because you never know what to expect on a Friday night in the summer in the bowling business. So 29 still not bad. But yeah, so our cut was a top 7 for these guys on the 32-foot pattern wolf, which was a grind, needless to say. Very, very tough. So your cut was minus 64 at 936, averaging 187 was Gianni Capasso, who won last week actually. So defending champion made the cut at minus 64. So that just goes to show you how tough these lanes were playing today. My guess was minus 56. I was pretty close to it. So there's Mitch on 38, Mitch Knob, who qualified 3rd. And shout out to Nicholas Walker, who's bowling on 36. He's bowled pretty much every event. The only event he hasn't bowled is because he was bowling junior gold. And that is his first cut that he has made. So congrats to Nicholas Walker, averaging 191, making the cut here. Yeah, he's bowled a lot, so it's awesome to see him make the cut. Let's see, we got Noah Gallegos on 35, Nicholas Walker on 36 with Steve Bodovinik, Mitch Knob and Scott Christensen going at it on 37, 38. Ron Johnson and Gianni on 39 and 40. Noah found something late in the block and just went crazy. Goes 223, 257 to finish very strong. So good for him. Like always. Scott Christensen won 2 high game pots. High game of a 244, averaging 211. Only 2 guys were plus in this. Both averaged 211. Gianni with the cover there. We got Steve Bodovinik on 36. And that was a great shot by him. Steve started rough, 185, 147. Then 190, 210, 190, and it gets you in on this pattern. Minus 64 is the cut. Scores were low. We got Ricky Garris doing the handicap pot as we speak right now. Like no matter what we put out, Ron Johnson's in the run. So is Mr. Noah on 36. Ooh, with this cheering section, he does have a cheering section tonight. Nicholas Walker with the spare there, good for him. As you can see, we're only bowling on 3 pairs because of the 29 entries. We're not on our 8 or 10, but from these top 7, we're taking the top 3, so that should be a pretty fun matchup. Spare there for Noah. High game pot paid $26 for having only 29 people. High game was pretty high today, which is awesome too. Scott Christensen won 2 of them. Noah got 1. Split a couple of them.
It's top 3.
Top 3, that's it. First place with 29 people was $290. See you later. Yeah, good bowling. 7th place will end up getting $65. We got Austin, Matt LeClaire. What's up, guys? Ricky Garris, who's watching, probably smoking. And we got my wife watching, probably on the big screen at home with my beautiful audio. Oh yeah. This is one tournament I was very happy not to bowl. I don't like these really, really short patterns. Every other tournament, I definitely want a bowl, but this one's tough. Chop, spare there for Ron Johnson. Spares are crucial. Later on, Ron Hofster just walked behind me. He was right in the cut. Ron Hofster finished 10th, so 8th, 9th, and 10th. Tyler Seeley just missed the cut. Isaac Hernandez, back-to-back weeks, just missed the cut. Isaac is Mr. Eliminator, as we called him at one point. He's just been barely missing cuts recently. Isaac's been in the hunt, just barely missing.
Hi, Billy.
Oh, hey, Mr. Smoke Break is back.
I was doing math.
I don't know, I was just talking shit. Yanni with the strike. So Tyler Seeley, I just got to say, shoots a 209 his last game,
Yeah.
2 gutter spares. And he misses the cut by 15. Just count alone there. I mean, that's just brutal. Feel bad for him, but...
Looks like Mr. Badavinek is lined up and being very serious.
You know, I like the fact that he's serious. Some people question it, but I like it. It's a tournament. Let's have some fun. You know,
You have some fun, but you're allowed to be focused and want to win.
Exactly. I like that.
My money's at stake. He didn't win it tonight. He didn't win my money, but...
Who won it?
Guess.
Noah Gallegos.
He sure did. Noah had the high handicap, followed by Scott Christensen was second. Because they tied scratch, Noah's got more handicap.
Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, it's inside. Goes high there for Noah.
A racked 3 paid.
Oh, Nicholas chopping.
It's good experience for Nicholas, though.
Oh,
He bowled
very
really
good.
consistent tonight.
Focus on these guys are all playing.
His variance from high to low was not very bad. Was not very big the first 4 games. 195, 210, 193, 189.
Yep.
So that's pretty consistent.
Be sure to like and share this, guys. Get some people watching this, supporting this. Final rounds are right around the corner. But we got to get to these top 3 bowlers here. And right now, Steve Badavinek is your leader.
Steve, Noah's clean.
Bob Vanderland wants Austin to win. Well,
Mitch is clean. Christensen hasn't found the zone yet. Gianni's 3 out of 4, and Ron's on road lane 40. That guy sure draws 39 and 40 a lot in the
yeah,
semis.
he looked at it when I did the random assign. He goes, "Really?"
Random,
I'm like, I swear,
random
it's
in
random.
air quotes.
I swear it's random.
Steve Badavinek wants to win this.
He wants to win everything.
Some nights it's just practice for him.
Most league nights it's just practice.
He's
but
carrying himself like he's very focused at the moment.
when it comes to tournament play, that's where Steve shows up the most.
Of course.
Oh, that's inside. For Scott with a little inside there.
Does that look like an IQ Emerald to you?
Yep, that was.
Just bought one of those for my kid.
Yes.
Well, not yet. Next Friday. Seems like I'm not a ball expert. That seems like a lot of ball for this shot.
If you can flatten your hand out, then you can get that ball to kind of labor.
Did you just ask me if I can flatten my hand out?
Yeah, you always flatten
If I
your
can
hand
go
out.
from 4 to 2 rotations, is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Spare there for Scott. Good pick up.
Nope. Lico picking up his.
Chris Lawson, where were you at tonight, by the way?
Yeah, Chris, where I thought you guys were gonna. I thought you were gonna be here. That looks a little better, Scott. And then that one didn't come up the hill.
Steve with the front 5, which you can't really tell, I know, but he's stringing them. I don't think, have we had a back-to-back champ yet this year?
I don't think so. Isaac might have won back to back.
I don't think he was back to back. I think he was a multi. Yeah, he was a
side door 4 for Steve.
Multi-champion, but I don't think he was back to back. But Isaac shouldn't feel too bad because he's still the leader in MVP. Let's see, I got the stats here. He has 36 points from 65 games, averaging 206.
Oop.
Second place was Noah Gallegos, who's going to gain some momentum here at 31, 59 games, 204. Ron Johnson also is gaining on him with 29, 56 games at 204.
What's the MVP get, Billy?
Well, you have to be top 40 for the last event, which is in 2 weeks, and then the top 3 bowlers will get prize money thanks to Total Bowling Dynamics. So 200 to first, 125 to second, and 75 to third.
Nice. We got us a crowd over here tonight. We got some support and some fans.
And I do know some people who are actually in the top 40 that cannot bowl the last event. So in that case, when we make our phone calls, we're just going to the next person in line, and then ties based on highest average. So even if you're not in the top 40, I would say in the top 50, you probably have a chance to bowl it. Because I know at least 4 or 5 people at least that will not be able to make the top 40. That are in the top 40, they can't bowl the last event for the $1,000 first place. Front 7 there for Bodavinik.
Is Lawson still in the top 40 for?
Oh, we can actually take a look.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Lawson, you are 24th currently. So 24th, but at 10 points. And then right now it's at 7. So, I mean, after tonight, once we put everything together, MVP is probably be closer to 8, 9. So it's going to be close. It's going to be close.
Come on next week, Chris, and you should be fine.
Yeah. After every tournament, the points go up 1 or 2. So the cool thing that I like about the point system, you don't get a whole bunch of points, but being in the top 40, you at least either have to bowl at least 2 events.
Sure.
So you have to at least show up and bowl a couple. You can't just be one and done, which is what I like. Come on. Nice job, Mitch. Paige is watching. We saw her name pop up. I'm sure she's applauding that pickup. Nick with the spare
Paige,
there.
don't let Mitch fool you. He did win half a high game and collect $11 earlier.
13.
13. Sorry, I thought it was 11. So if he tells you he didn't win anything, Paige, he's lying.
All right. So right now we got Steve and Noah.
I like Mitch. He's the only guy I know that bowls with sunglasses on his head at 10 o'clock at night.
Hello, Hunter and Addison.
Paige noted. Hey, I lied, by the way. I just told your wife on Facebook Live about your $13 winnings. So,
Sean Searles, I'm sorry to hear about your retirement. I don't think you'll make the Hall of Fame, though, like your post said. Sorry. I'm kidding. But sorry to hear about your retirement.
Sean Searles retired?
Well, NFL page, he said that. So.
Yeah, he's, I think he's bowling Greeley. Sean, you're going to bowl in Greeley this year, right? It's a hair thing. Paige said it's a hair thing, too.
That's awesome. He's like, yeah. Oh, yeah, he agrees. He agrees. Come on, Steve. Rush is it. Front 8 there for Mr. Bodavinik.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's going to make the cut.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's way in the cut now. He doesn't need to even bowl another frame.
I'll bet he'll bowl another frame just to be safe.
Ron needs all the strikes he can get right now. Ron is not going to be making it, I don't think, unfortunately.
No, looks like Scott may have shot himself out of it, too. May come down to...
I think it's going to be Noah, Steve, and it's going to be down to Mitch and Gianni.
Nico's still got a shot, though.
He needs it.
He's only down the bar.
Ooh,
he just
rushes
buried that.
Hi, Blake, but you don't say too much. So.
Hi, big fat baby.
All right, let's see what Mitch got here. Has it here on 38. Looks decent. Crushes it. I wonder. So when he came in, he said he brought in a really old Ebnoite ball. I forget the name of it.
Some orange dusty thing that he said he pulled out of his garage.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't think he's throwing it right now, but I thought I like the idea behind it. No Black Widow urethane with his cheerleaders over there.
Yeah, like we got us a crowd tonight. That'll be fun in the finals.
All right, so Gianni, that's gonna hurt. So we're gonna go right over here, and let's watch this one real quick. So we got Steve here on the front 9 with a pole in the way, but you know what do you do? Mitch, good shot. Carry. Oh.
It's a little bit better than the Levy left over there
Steve
last
with the front 8 going on 9, hopefully. Right in the pole. There he goes. He likes it. Oh, late kick on the 7.
The late kick is a late kick. You know that better than I do.
Hell yeah. So front 9 for Mr. Bodovinik.
Ooh, Mitch. So just when Nicholas was down a mark, he threw a strike and they both opened.
Mugiani, oh wow. So yeah. Wow. Getting interesting. Maybe? No.
Full bucket. I don't know if he pushed that one out, sped it up, or didn't hit it at the bottom, or all of the above.
I think he threw it past the break point.
Yeah.
Throwing it past the break point on 32 feet. You can still do it though with all the carry down. So I was telling Red Johnson actually when I went down to get a pin the channel, with this new oil and with our new lanes, you can really see carry down on the lane. It's very visible, and there's patches of carry down all over. Not just at 33, 34, 35 feet where the oil ends. Where my feet were at 45 feet, there were patches of carry down. Like, it was crazy.
Nico picked it up. That could be a big spare. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you could, I mean, yeah, you could hit a little wiggle spot down lane and not even know it. That makes sense, Sean. Fair enough.
You're not retired. You're just going to take a couple of years to a different league. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're always welcome back in our league, Sean Searles. You know that.
Yeah. It's there. Okay, spare there for Ron. I don't think he's making it, unfortunately. But here's what we're going to do right here. Steve with the front 9.
Well, I think Mitch has still got. He's got the best look here to get into that cut.
Crushes it. What's that? It's kind of.
Just knocked my hand off. He threw his 10th one in a row. He wanted people to think the Earth's short.
Ron there with the strike in the 9th. Man, this 3rd spot's really anyone's. Still anyone. I mean, Ron could still get it easily.
He could. I like Mitch's chances. She's a little cleaner on spares right now.
West
I told you when we started this that Scott Christensen was going to bowl this and not throw a strike. Would have you believed me?
No. So Wes Prink thinks Noah's going to win with the 267 in the final game.
That's a possibility.
I'm like, that's definitely possible. Mr. Kyle Taylor, also from Greeley, Highland Park. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Front 10 for Steve on 36. Front 11 for Steve on the Wolf on 35 and 36. Yep, Scott Christensen is here bowling. He was averaged 211 on the pattern. Unfortunately, he did not translate to the 6th game.
No, it did not. In fact, he wins $25 of my money, so.
Yeah. So yeah, Scott Christensen didn't win handicap pot. So did
second.
second. Noah won the handicap pot. So Noah finished with the 237. This third,
This is going down to the.
So that's good spare there for Gianni on 40. He's at a 159, 160 in the ninth. So he is currently in the lead for third. But still, anyone's game for the match 3. But let's see if Steve can finish this out here on 35, 36.
Obviously, Noah and Steve bowling on the same pair. There's one guy from each pair left to finish to get to that third hole. Let's go. Fell a little low.
Oh,
Looked a little non-rotative off his hand.
298 for Steve Bodovinik. Great bowling. All right.
298. He wins the right to bowl on 39 and 40.
Yeah, right, exactly right. So now down to these next couple shots here are going to be determined.
Here in the ninth.
Because we take top 3. The top 2 are determined already. Ooh.
It's all right. It's fairable. Comes Nico. Roll his 10th frame.
Hey, Gianni could shut everybody out right here with the strike. But if he strikes out, he shuts everybody out.
No.
Really?
Nope.
Okay.
It is not.
Goes big four.
Mitch could still catch him. If he'd have struck out, Mitch could have still caught him.
So if
now
Ron
that would require Mitch.
Out goes Ron could go 170 would be the max for Ron.
Ron could get to 180.
180, so 170.
Nico left his shot off. It's a big spare shot for Mitch.
Yeah.
He nailed it.
Nice. That was big. So he's almost.
If I had a lot of money on the line on one spare, I might pick Mitch to shoot it of everybody I know.
Yeah, so Mitch is almost guaranteed above a 180. Unless he does a Gianni. Puts 2 there, shoots a 174, which may not be enough. But depending on what Mitch does, could shut out everyone here. But Ron Johnson needs all 3 in the 10th, no matter what, on 40.
Nico can only get to 169 now, so Nico's out.
So Nico's out.
On the 80. Ron punches out. Mitch would have to throw a golf shot here. Which he might have.
It's makeable, but it's if he chops it opens up wrong. If he spares this up, it's over.
Yeah, if he spares it.
If Mitch spares this,
if he spares it, that will end it. If he chops it and Ron punches out, they would tie. What's the tiebreaker?
1 ball roll off. Ron is done.
Yep.
So we're gonna have Mitch third.
Yep, Noah the 2nd seed, and Steve Bodovinik the 1 seed.
The 298. Let's see if he got all the strikes out of the way. Alrighty, there we go, guys. I'm just scoot this thing up a little bit.
Scoot it up.
Quick.
I'm gonna go pay the handicap pot.
Get a little closer to the action, huh? Sweet, Sean. I hope you do. Steven Champ, you gotta get down here too. I know you guys do your thing at a holiday. All right, we're getting closer. What's up? What's tomorrow? Probably not. Oh, I was supposed to text. I was supposed to text somebody about that last night and I forgot. All right, guys, give us just a minute and we're gonna set up this final matchup and yeah, we'll get rolling here soon.
Regular event, and the week after is when they do that top 40. Yeah, 2 weekends. I think he needs to donate it.
I got yes. I'm gonna start calling this the Noah Diego fund. It is. All those bins are handicapped.
All right, we are almost ready, guys. This will be the top 3 here. We got Steve Autovidic, Noah Gallegos, and Mitch Knob bowling for first place. All right, Gianni, 4th place, sir.
4?
Yeah, Gianni, you got 4.
I was a cut. I was almost a cut.
Almost a cut.
Damn, that big 4.
So 4th, $100.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Good bowling, man.
Made a little.
Hey, good luck.
Nicholas goes to...
Yeah, I'll pay for the next 2 weeks.
Here, you want to do your little speech real quick?
No, I'm good.
Okay, never mind.
Skip it for now. Just kidding. Anyone out there that needs to buy, sell, or invest in a house, let me know. Put 10% of my commission into the prize fund. You guys have all heard this spiel before. Rick Schaefer is watching. Is this broken? My Facebook live feed is broken. It says Schaefer's watching. This could be an interesting championship match. Got Vinax lined up. Noah's lined up. Mitch, as usual, picks up all his pairs. Paige, I'm supposed to let you know that Mitch did not finish in the top 3, so he's not getting any more prize fund money.
All right. So...
Gianni was good ball tonight, man.
Oh, thanks.
That shot in the 10th, man.
Oh, that's big.
Yep.
Bowling.
It is bowling, but whether that was the big 4 or a strike, you'll be back next week either way, right?
Yeah.
It's what we do, man. Good bowling.
So, for some reason, this table is kind of wobbly right now.
Yeah, it
so
is.
Don't not touch it.
I'll try not to knock it around too much. There, that way everyone sees the same thing we do.
Okay. We're going to lose viewers doing that shit. Oh, Rick Schaefer and Al Wolf are watching. What's going on, guys? We need these guys out here.
Paige, I'm just trying to cover for my man. That's all.
All right, so first place is 290. One game, winner take all.
This could be...
That's a huge shot for Steve.
yes.
Because a lot of the times, bowlers that go on 35, 36, 37, 38 and shoot a big score do not shoot a big score in 39.
39 40. Noah and I were just talking about
Okay.
that. And
And-
I asked Noah if he hit this pair in qualifying, and he said he did not. He missed it tonight.
First shot is all right.
Critical.
All right, there we go.
Let's hear it, ladies. Come on.
I was like trying to, did you see me? I was trying to like lean over and trying to do 2 things at once. It's not working well enough. Wait.
Yeah, Mitch might have to strike a lot this game.
He might.
Mitch might have to strike.
Well, you never know. I mean, in the last game of qualifying, Seeley threw what, 9 strikes, shot 2-0.
Yeah, that's true. So guys, who do you think's one? Who do you think is gonna win? And then two, be sure to share this and tell people we're in the final match. People like the finals. So. Yeah, I'm gonna raise this up. There we go.
Put the glasses back on, dude. Balance is all jacked up. Put the glasses on. Atta boy.
Sorry guys, this table's being all whacked. There we go. Alright, Steve, who shot 298 last game. Up on 39. See, there's a little, I think that shot on 35 would have struck.
Sure would have. He'll adjust quickly. Mike Voss.
Mike
How are
Voss,
you,
what's
Mike?
going
Back
on?
from your big trip?
But I think Steve's, he's not going to wait around to make an adjustment. He's going to move real quick off that.
Yeah, he'll adjust real fast off of that.
Oh! That's a good sign for Mr. Noah.
Well, we know who the crowd favorite is. Mr. Sleeves.
Yeah, he's actually wearing sleeves this time around.
He is.
It's actually
Wow.
really nice this time
Yeah.
around. You mean we're like missing out?
I know. He's always like guns out, ready to go.
He's always guns out, ready to fire it up.
Mr. Tyson Brannigan, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your sponsorship of this event with your the Ebnoite banner. Mark Walter turning in too. What's going on, Mark? Hope you're doing all right.
Mark's late tonight.
I know, right? He's usually right there being like talking crap, but it's all right. Mitch Knob, he's got that open in the first. Let's see if he can get on track here. Find that look on 3940, which always is a little trickier to do. Ooh. I blame new pins on that ring and 10 pin. That looked pretty good from here.
It did look pretty good. The shot selection's interesting.
Yeah.
These two guys, Noah and Steve, are riding the rails, and Mitch is more or less going around the shot. Who does, Paige? Me or Billy?
It's probably me.
Probably him. I'm not calling him Knob. That doesn't work.
Good shot with Steve there. So we go strike, 9 spare strike, keeping Noah on his toes. Ooh, that extra paint for the new pins.
I was going to say, I'll give that to the spare. The new pins. The new pin gets credit for that.
Knob, see, that's it. Knob.
It's Knob. I don't know. I like Knob.
All right, Knob. Oh. All right, fair enough. Good night, Addison.
Night, Addy.
I'll say hi when I get home. Let's see if Noah can keep up his string. He shot 237 in the cashier's round.
Double
And
dribbled
right.
a little bit though.
Hey, gets kicked. Great shot there by Noah. See if Mitch can get on the strike train as well. Great shot there. Look at that. Atta boy.
See, told you, dude, it was the glasses.
So Noah, I would say after his last game, he's probably averaging close to 215 on this wolf pattern with his Black Widow urethane. Mr. Urethane, as we call him here. Or Mr. Sleeves.
The sleeves, Mr. Urethane.
He's got lots of good nicknames. Ooh, a half 10 pin there for Steve. Didn't quite finish.
.216 for Noah, averaging up to the 237 on this pattern.
So Steve, after leaving a 2 pin, makes a move and goes half 10. So now, I mean, he's in the pocket. Still not the way he wants the ball to go through the pins, though. So sure, he'll make a smaller adjustment, possibly with hand. Or, oh my gosh, that was loud. That was explosive.
Some of you good bowlers, it just sounds different.
That was That was wow.
He's got the ladies up here rooting for him. He's got his dad at the bar. You don't leave your dad hanging at the bar, Noah. Like your dad's all.
You mean his older brother? Literally looks like a year old.
Right. Steve Gallegos just had a good run in these tournaments. Unfortunately, did not make the cut, which is rare
That
for
may leave a
him.
mark right there, buddy. Did you see that?
No.
Steve missed it.
Oh, he missed that 10 pin?
He did.
Oh, wow.
He may leave a mark.
Eric Villagomez. What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. I say that every time I see your name pop up, get down here and bowl. So, but apparently it's not working, so.
It happens.
That's good.
It's a good shot.
Oh, yeah, I think red really
Going.
soon. It was pretty fun. There's some new viewers, I'll say it again. I went to go get a pin the channel in like the 4th game. And watching all that carry down past the 32-foot mark was crazy to me. See streaks of oil at 40 feet, 45 feet. I'm like, what the hell? That was crazy. Good shot. Yard. He's got 40. Let's see if he can carry 39 now. He's got to get 39.
Spare shooter.
So we do have one more event next week, guys. It's our last regular event. And then we have our final $1,000 first place event on August 9th.
There's only 2 more weeks to listen to us on Friday nights, Bill.
Only
That's
2 more weeks.
It's gonna break the ladies' hearts.
I know, it's horrible. We're so sorry. I'm actually going to miss it. But and then we'll be back next summer.
I'm old. I'll be glad to be back in bed by 8 o'clock on a Friday night.
Not leaving here at 11. Yeah, it'd be nice to have Friday nights back, but this is still fun to do.
That's just smooth.
Oh, little hang there. Leaving the 2-8-10.
39 has gotten squirrely now. All 3 of them are all over the place on 39.
Oh, wow. Crosses over. And we have a hand raise because we have a 5-pin. See, he goes for count here. Gets 2. Oh, gets 1. Does not get count. That's all right. That just kind of makes Steve's 9 miss a little easier, but
A little easier or more frustrating for Steve.
yeah, knowing that if he picks that up, then he's.
This may come down to who can find a strike. Maybe 2 of them on lane 39. Attaboy Mitch. Still a spare shooter. He just does not miss spares.
Exactly right. Wow, he really came around. That was a ball change. He really came around that ball in a red really early. I'm surprised he would.
Early.
Yeah, he definitely came around that ball a little bit more. I'm surprised by that actually. I didn't think that half 10 was that bad. But if Noah can get back on a strike here, puts a lot of pressure on him. And we got a strike. Noah won, what, 2 weeks ago? I think he won 2 weeks ago.
Gianni won last week.
Yeah, Noah won 2 weeks
Are you
ago.
sure?
It was 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I think it was 3.
But he would, if he does happen to pull this one out, he would be our second 2-time champ. Along with Isaac, who's had a little rough go of it the last couple weeks, but he's always around the cut. Just unfortunately, the last couple weeks, just out of it.
Isaac struggled the last game tonight. He was right there. And then he wasn't.
Yeah. Still have some youth bowlers that are been bowling this and making good runs, which is awesome. With Nicholas Walker and Tyler Seeley tonight, good for them. Brian Hayes tuning in. What's going on? Nay, show up next week. It'll be probably a little easier pattern. Probably like
Can't be any harder.
it'll be on a Kegel challenge pattern. I don't know which one yet. maybe Eiffel Tower or something. But we'll do a Kegel challenge, make it a little easier, but still got to make shots. Good shot. Oh yeah, he loves 40.
He does love
He
40.
loves 40.
He and both.
39's been a struggle. Brian, are you bowling NFL and with who, if you are? Mark, shut up. Just kidding, Mark. He's gonna show up tomorrow and walk straight to my office and be like, "Don't tell me," with his Boston accent
Right.
or New York accent, whatever. Sorry. Now I'll probably give him more crap for that. Oh, great shot there. Noah's bowling for $290. Second place is good for $130. All right, Lawson wants a reverse ball.
He sure does.
Girls here, he's got everyone back here.
Yeah, we got some fans of Noah. Rocco, Jennifer, and two. What average do you need, Brian?
What did Brian say?
He has a person to be determined on his team for NFL. You can see he put pressure on by finding a strike here on lane 39. Ooh, that's a tough average. 180.
He went back.
Yeah, he went back to it. And yeah, so he went back to the ball that he originally had, where he left that puff 10.
Yep.
Kind of looked like he moved a little right and got that weak carry, but hey, at least he carried.
Mitch putting on a spare shooting exhibition.
Also, Brian, there is a free agent list on the NFL Scratch page. We don't have all the phone numbers in the world, but maybe if you reach out towards them, you can find some numbers. I think there's a couple 180s and below on there.
Can't imagine there's a single bowler out there that one of the three of us, between me, you, and Brian Hayes,
Exactly.
there's no bowler out there that one of us doesn't know.
Exactly.
So, Brian, if you go to 180, if you find one on that agent list and you don't know who it is, reach out.
Noah working on a double in the 7th here on lane 40. Straight up the 2 board and 10 back.
Well, he's overcoming the uncomfortability of bowling with sleeves on. So.
I love it. Oh. It looks like Mitch might be, might be third. But you never know.
Pretty sure mathematically he's done as long as Steve and Noah don't fall down 5 times.
This has been another quick night. So it's not even 10:30 yet. Mike Juan, I do not know you can bowl with. I don't have the list in front of me, but I know there's people that are looking for all sorts of averages. So the Summer Scratch Trio on Wednesdays would be a good league to come down and check out. Get to know some of the people that bowl the league.
Where's Clark tonight? Clark wasn't here either.
Clark, no, D was not.
Clark and D would be the people to talk to about who. D knows who's looking for what number across the board.
I do have, yeah.
She's really.
Yeah, we haven't released the rosters yet. We just released the free
How many
agent
teams are we up
list.
to right now?
We're going to be 40.
Okay.
See him covered up. No, not quite. So this is pretty much Noah's match here.
Yeah. Just don't fall down. Try not to leave it 2-8-10. It's just my advice.
Straight up the 2 board. A wicked messenger.
When in doubt, send a scout.
And that is your victor.
That That is it.
Noah Gallegos will take home the
Man.
12th week of the ABC Eliminator. And he might jump Isaac, and it'll be close for MVP. Let's see here. 38. Oh, Isaac and Noah are now tied for first place at MVP. So that's another $200 in his pocket from Total Bowling Dynamics. So next week it's gonna be fun. And they're guaranteed into the final event for $1,000 to first. So. Steve.
And I tell you what, there must just be an over-under out there on that lane. Anything inside of 2.
All right.
Even know it. Oh, Mitch.
All right. So Steve's gonna end up shooting in the 170s.
Billy, you're going to go into average maintenance mode?
After going 298, goes 172 possibly, or 170. And we got Mitch. You had a good showing.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you can only.
You
Yeah.
can't. That's
So, yeah,
that
we're
square
done.
cost him.
Noah,
Suppose
Steve, and
by
Mitch.
rule we
That
have to
is.
legally finish the game, eh?
Yeah, we'll finish. I won't go paying though. We plan on filling 40. Yes, based on all the team captains, we believe we will get to 40.
Mitch is lined up. He's ready to go.
So-
Mitch wants pot games.
Give this to Mr. Ricky Garris real quick, and I'm gonna go distribute money, and I'll be back.
Oh, it's just me. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. You know me. I'm so quiet. So congratulations to Noah, who won tonight while wearing sleeves. So now he's won one tournament without sleeves, with the guns out. A little more conservative tonight, winning with the guns hidden. Billy's marketing either a fat belly, a beer belly, or Ebnoite. I'm not sure what that move was. For good measure, Mitch leaves a 5 paid. It was a fun tournament tonight. Watched the guys struggle and lefties, righties all the way across, and it was fun to watch people try to adjust and everyone going back to their bowling bags after the second game, scratching their head, trying to figure out if they brought that one ball with them that they haven't used in 4 years, except Mitch, who brought his in out of the garage. Paige, I think third place gets no dollars, Paige. He gets nothing for third place. Paige, you cracked me up. Just for good measure, Noah hammers it, walks it off. Crowd goes wild. I'd like to thank everybody for watching again. Next week, the last regular season week, if you will, before the big final 40 in 2 weeks. He's going to put out a Kegel shot next week, a challenge shot of some sort. Even up the scoreboard a little bit, make the shots a little bit easier than 32 feet of oil, of no oil whatsoever. So thanks everybody for tuning in and watching, and we will talk with everybody next week. Have a good night.